Welcome to the Apple Daily News. This podcast is created by Generative AI. Today is July 9th, 2024, and we have a lot to cover. From Apple's compliance with Russian regulations to exciting new product announcements and updates on App Store policies, we've got it all. Links to all stories can be found in the episode notes. Apple has reportedly removed at least 2 VPN apps from the Russian App Store, following demands from Roskomnadzor, Russia's internet regulatory agency. The VPNs, Red Shield VPN and VPN, were informed by Apple that their apps did not comply with local laws. This move has sparked criticism from the VPN operators, who argue that Apple is aiding an authoritarian regime by banning VPNs in Russia. Roskomnadzor has been pressuring tech companies to remove VPN apps, with Google also receiving similar requests. According to the Russian Internet Freedom NGO Roskomsvoboda, 8 VPN apps, including popular ones like NordVPN and Proton, are no longer available on the Russian App Store. The focus appears to be on preventing the distribution of VPN apps rather than just blocking VPN servers. Although Apple has not confirmed sending these notifications, a Russian news agency reported that 25 VPN services, mobile apps, have been removed from the Russian App Store. In more exciting news, Apple is set to introduce a tabletop robot as its first home device featuring Apple Intelligence. This new product category will be equipped with advanced AI capabilities, a technology currently exclusive to certain iPhones, Macs, and iPads. The robot is part of Apple's broader efforts in robotics, featuring innovations like moving displays and precise tracking during video calls. Interestingly, the upcoming Apple Watch Series 10 will lay the groundwork for AI features with a new chip, but it won't include Apple Intelligence. This development suggests that there won't be a next-gen HomePod with AI support, leaving fans eagerly awaiting the advanced robotics device. The absence of Apple Intelligence on current home devices is due to their underpowered nature relative to AI requirements. The new tabletop robot is seen as a successor to the HomePod, offering enhanced Siri capabilities and potentially serving as a central hub for Apple Intelligence in the home. After facing 2 rejections, Apple has finally approved the Epic Games Store app for iOS in the European Union. This approval follows Apple's announcement to allow third-party app stores on iOS in compliance with the Digital Markets Act. The Epic Games Store app initially faced rejections due to specific rules regarding the copy and shape of buttons within the app, which Apple felt were too similar to its own designs. Despite these disagreements, Apple has approved the app, but will require Epic to make changes to the copy and buttons in the future. Epic Games CEO Tim Sweeney criticized Apple's approval process as arbitrary and obstructive, vowing to fight against the demanded changes. The Epic Games Store will soon be available to iPhone and iPad users in the EU, although Epic still needs to develop key components like its mobile payment system for the platform. Join the Yellow Click. A click counter beta is a testing platform that allows developers to test beta versions of their apps and app clips using the TestFlight app. Users need to accept an email or public link invitation from the developer to access the builds. Different platforms are supported, including iOS, iPadOS, macOS, tvOS, visionOS, and watchOS. Each build is available for testing for up to 90 days. In-app purchases are free during beta testing, but won't carry over to the App Store version. Users can provide feedback to developers through TestFlight, including sending crash information. Automatic updates can be enabled for beta apps. Users can also manage automatic update settings for individual apps. TestFlight collects crash logs, personal information, usage data, and feedback for developers to improve their apps. If users wish to opt out of testing, they can unsubscribe or stop testing through TestFlight. Tegon is an open-source AI-first issue tracking software designed as an alternative to tools like Jira and Linear. It aims to automate manual tasks, workflows, and provide more context to engineers for better task management. The tool addresses challenges faced by engineering teams, such as time-consuming manual efforts, navigating multiple platforms for task context, and lack of real-time assistance for engineering managers in task prioritization. Tegon offers features like issue tracking, automatic title creation, label suggestions, custom views, identifying duplicate issues, and upcoming features like sprints, task prioritization, and suggesting Stack Overflow references. Integrations with GitHub, Slack, and Sentry allow for seamless updates, bug tracking, and error information. The platform also plans to introduce a command center for agents to assist with code reviews, bug reproduction, proposing solutions, and task prioritization. Contributions to the project are welcome, and the software is licensed under the MIT license. That's all for today's episode of the Apple Daily News. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to check the episode notes for links to all the stories we've covered. Stay updated with the latest in Apple technology, software, and devices. Until next time, stay tech savvy.